Yep. But Rhino Barrows, Nerdsville, Block of Fun. This is part 2 of what Supanova means to me. Continue on with the professional wrestling thing. Man, it's just so awesome to be a part of that, to be a part of that culture, and to have friends in that culture. It's just so much fun. And as I grew a bit further along with going to with the year after 2011, when half of my face was white and half of my face was blue, and I bought a wooden American style police batons painted silver, and that was like my weapon, and I had brought my title belt with me, well, my ECW tag team title belt, but still as a title belt, and I went as a wrestler, and it was so much fun to meet up with my friends and that from the previous Supernova and seeing more people come. And going with friends, it's just so much fun to go with friends. With Supernova and that, it's just then throughout 2000, it was just at the tail end of 2011 when professional wrestling was starting to dwindle a bit from my my otaku-ness, if you want to say like an obsession or something like that. But then I started to get into things which I've made mention on more than one occasion. Let me just get the game. Naruto. This was the gateway drug for me to get into anime. I now have a substantial collection of headbands. I made reference in a previous video that I've altered a few things. I've altered a pair of Ugg boots to resemble ninja shoes. Painted cricket shin pads to resemble the hidden Cloud Ninja footwear, and snipped a strap of a muscle shirt to look like the vest from the hidden Cloud Ninja, and that it's just so much. And all this stuff started to dwell, and now I'm watching. Now this is the current anime that I'm watching, Soul Eater. It's not a bad one. I love it. It's beautiful. The artistry is beautiful in that. But you're asking yourself, what does this pertain, or what does this say about my love for Supanova, or what Supanova means to me? Well, another thing what Supanova means to me, and that's change. Supanova to me means change. Like, as I said before, I was like one of those virtually unintelligent people who go, oh, what's this? If I was meeting up with with a group of people, and I happened to walk past the whole thing with people dressing up as like Ghostbusters characters, like animated, like cartoon style professional wrestlers, like people from Mask, people from my dressing up as heroes from my childhood when I was watching cartoons and that back as a kid. I still watch cartoons now, but when I was a kid watching cartoons, now I am an adult that watches cartoons. Two different things. This part when I was a kid, this part when I'm an adult. I did have some teenage years watching cartoons, but it was just more sporadic than that, and I had a bit more of a sporty lifestyle. with 10-pin bowling. But that's beside the point. I would just sort of, whoa, these guys are nuts. I'm being honest. I would say that you guys are being nuts and that. So, but being a part of it, just lining up and seeing so many people willing to dress up like their favorite cartoon characters and their favorite movie characters. Oh wow, it was like, as I said, it Supanova has changed me. I actually can't wait for each year's Supanova to come to Sydney. If I was a multi-millionaire, I would travel all over Australia for every single Supanova. That's if I was a rich man. If I was a rich man, I would have 3 or 4 houses, and 2 of them most probably dedicated to anime DVDs. Like one would be like one full house just on anime DVDs alone. Shelves up, and I might get like a 2-story house, or even buy like one of those rare 3-story houses and just have, like from floor to ceiling, just anime DVDs. Like this would be definitely be in that collection. Black Butler, Black Blood Brothers, Kazan the Robot Hunter, and Naruto, of course, and Astro Boy, the 1960s, 80s, and the revamp of the 2000s. I would have them all. I would have cartoons from back when I was a kid, Silverhawks, Mask, Cops, He-Man, She-Ra. I'll have them all. All these cartoons. In there, if they're like anime, I would have them, in the particular language, and have subtitles. I'll throw anime parties in that house. In another house, I have costumes, and I have wardrobes of costumes. But that's just me, I would love to travel to every single Supanova and partake in all that action and all that atmosphere from people from other states, and get to know them and get to know what they can do. What other ways has Supanova? What Supanova means to me? It's given me friends. It's changed me. Now it's and another thing that what Supanova has done, what Supanova means to me. Supanova educates me. I know going to a pop culture convention, you don't want to think about education, but in a weird sense I've thought of it. I tried not to thinking about it, but there's no denying it. Supanova is very much a place where you can educate and that. So unfortunately, I'll have to cut it there. This will have to be this next part will be in part 3, and yeah, see you in part 3. Peace.